Yo guys, what is up? It's Crips and welcome to Hunter Fashions number 8. Now this is in celebration of us hitting 1,000 subs, so thank you all so much and please consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Now before we get straight into the first set, we are doing 5 and all of them are based off exotics which you've all madly requested. So don't worry, I've got 2 stompy ones in this as well because I know how much people want stompies. Now before we get into the first one, I want to let you all know that I'm changing how these videos go moving forward. So usually I would do 3 sets per fashion sets video, and then every time we hit a sub goal I do 5. I want to start doing 5 per video now, but I want to do 3 of my own sets at the start, and then at the end of the video I'm going to include 2 of you guys' sets. So in the top description is going to be the Discord link. If you join the Discord, there's going to be a category for fashion sets, and it's going to have underneath it set submissions. Now what you gotta do, I'm gonna let you all know what video I'm gonna be uploading next, and you lot can go in and submit a bunch of your sets that you want to show off, and I'll pick 2 obviously for every video. You need to leave your the picture of your set, the armor and the shader on each piece, and then you might get selected and I'll shout you out. So yeah guys, please join the Discord, it's in the top description. Please send your submissions in and you might get featured in the next video. So yeah, the first set is the helmet is the Iron Weyloran's mask. Now this is from year 1, it's no longer obtainable. Now I have got an alternative. If you don't have this, you can use the Errant 1.0 which drops from legendaries, and if you use this helmet, this whole set is obtainable this season, so you won't have to worry about that. But personally I prefer this helmet, although if you don't have it, you're no longer obtainable sadly. The arms come from the Last Wish raid. It's pretty easy. It's it just drops from Last Wish raid. I don't know why I counter, but just run it through and you should probably get it. The vest of the exile is from the Trials of Osiris. Depends completely on the wins for each week, like 3, 5 and 7 and flawless. They always change the loot pool every week, so you just have to keep an eye out to see if it's the chest for that week in trials. The boots obviously is the stompies, exotic boots, no ornament, it's just from world drops, and the cloak is the luxe cloak from this season's eververse. Now the shader that goes over all this, or the helmet, arms, chest and boots, is the Crucible, I almost dropped my phone, Crucible peppermint, which is from this season's Crucible pursuits. Now you have to do it this season to get a shader sadly, so just go in, you should have a pursuit. I don't know what it's called to be honest with you, because personally I just didn't even realise I had it done until I checked that I had the shader. So you should have, so it should tell you the pursuit, the reward is the Crucible peppermint. Now the cloak, what you want is monochromatic. This is from Bright Engrams in the Bright Dust store, and this just gives it the full white look, which helps with the whole set. So yeah, that's pretty much the first set. So this is the second set and also the second stompy set. So yeah, this is what it looks like in character screen. And what you're going to be using is the helmet. You want to use the luxe helm, which is from this season's eververse. The arms of the Season of Dawn pass ornaments, so you got it last season and you've got it now. If you've got high enough in the season or rank last season to get the ornaments and you for some reason forgot to claim them, you can actually claim them on the phone app or on the website, and just by typing it up on the internet you can easily find the link. The chestplate is the Imperial Cartographer from Season of Undying Eververse, which is season 8, and it's no longer obtainable. Now the boots obviously is the Stompy's exotic, no ornaments, which is from world drops. Now the cloak is the penumbral cloak, which if you don't know comes from the Crown of Sorrows raid. And the shade that goes over all this is the Night's Chill shader, which is from the Season of Dawn pass, last season's pass I believe it is, or it was the season before. Oh no, Season of Undying, sorry, Season of Undying pass. I've had no sleep right now, so I'm literally dead, so I'm so sorry if I come off really weird in this video. So this is the third set, and this one is the one using the Gwynton vest. Now for the helmet, you want the Helm of Optimacy, which is from the Eververse archive. The arms is the Luxe arms, which is from this season's Eververse set. The chest is the Gwynton vest with no ornament, which drops from world drops. The boots are the normal Leviathan raid boots. The cloak is the penumbral cloak from the Crown of Sorrows, and the shade that goes over this on the helmet, arms, chest and boots, you won the Crimson Valor, which dropped back in Crimson Days. Sadly, it's no longer obtainable, and you're going to have to wait until next Valentine's in order to be able to get the shader again. And for the cloak, to get the black colour, you use Amethyst Veil, which drops from Bright Engrams and the Bright Dust Store. So the fourth set, I'm going to be using the Worm Husk, as this was another highly requested one to do again. Now don't worry, I've got other Worm Husk sets for future videos, so don't worry about that. You are going to get more easier to make Worm Husk sets, but for this video I want to show off one of the ones I used to use. Now this helmet obviously is the Worm Husk, there's no ornament for it, so it's just from world drops. The arms and the boots are from the Imperial Cartographer set, which is from the Season 8 eververse, and it's no longer obtainable. The chest is from the Trials of Osiris, which it's on a rotational, so you gotta wait. Each week it could be different rewards you get, so you just gotta check to see if the rewards are what you want them to be in order to get them. Now the cloak is the luxe cloak from this season's eververse, and the shade that goes over all this is Golden Trace, which you get from seasonal Bright Engrams and Bright Dust Store. So that's pretty much the fourth set. So this is the fifth and final set, which is using the Shards of Galanor, which is an exotic I haven't yet used either. This is highly requested by you lot, so here it is. Now the helmet and the chest are both from the Last Wish raid. The arms are obviously the Shards of Galanor with no ornaments, and they're from world drops. And the boots is the normal Leviathan boots, and then the cloak is the Imperial Cartographer cloak from the Season 8 eververse set, which is no longer obtainable. Now the shade that goes over the whole set is Dreaming Spectrum, which is also from the Last Wish raid. Now you can get this when dismantling, I believe, curated weapons which dropped from the raid, and also dismantling armour and weapons which may drop with the shader applied on it. But the only way you can get the shader is to dismantle an item from the Last Wish raid with the shader already applied to it. But yeah, that's pretty much the fifth and final set I wanted to show off. That pretty much makes up the video. I'm sorry if I'm weird throughout the whole video or sound off at times. I am literally on no sleep right now. I'll go to bed straight after I've done this now. So yeah, thank you all so much again for 1,000 subs. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.